Türkiye is living through a golden age of sport. 2 decades ago, Türkiye had only 278,000 registered athletes outside of football. According to the Turkish Ministry of Youth and Sports, the number now stands at over 7.1 million, with more than 4.5 million competing actively. Sports clubs have also grown sharply, over fourfold, from around 6,000 in 2002 to nearly 25,000 in 2025. Once a country best known in sport for its football passion and wrestling tradition, the country has now rewritten its story and grown into one of the fastest rising sporting nations in the world. So what is behind this rapid growth? I'm Afzal Ahmed and this is Aloud. This show brings you articles made for audio. In this episode, we've adapted the story Turkish athletes soar to historic heights in Turkiye's golden age of sports, published on TRT World on September the 9th, 2025. Volleyball arenas are full, Olympic podiums have become familiar, para-athletes are celebrated, and viral stars are reaching audiences worldwide. Turkish athletes are achieving historic success both at home and abroad. This success is rooted in the millions of children aspiring to be athletes, the growth of thousands of sports clubs, and major investments in facilities. Stadiums, swimming pools, tracks, and training centers now spread across the country, making sport part of daily life. Sports have grown from leisure activities into a source of shared identity and national pride. That investment is paying off in medals. Back in 2002, Turkish athletes won just 1,481 medals in international competitions. In 2024, almost 2 decades later, the country jumped to a record 9,747 medals. By mid-2025, Türkiye had already collected nearly 3,500 medals spanning traditional sports, parasports, and academic competitions. This year at the European Para Youth Games in Istanbul, Türkiye topped the table with 77 medals. At the World Games in China, Turkish martial artists brought home 1 gold and 4 silver medals. And at the World University Games in Germany, Türkiye ranked 8th overall with 18 medals, including 6 gold, with standout victories in taekwondo, hurdling, discus throwing, and archery. Gymnast Adam Asil also regained his European all-round title at the 2025 European Gymnastics Championships in Germany, his second continental crown. Team sports have also brought in major achievements. The women's volleyball team, nicknamed the Sultans of the Net, secured silver at the 2025 FIVB World Championship in Thailand. Meanwhile, the men's basketball team, known as the 12 Giant Men, reached the 2025 Eurobasket final in Latvia and also scored silver, just missing out on gold in a tight match. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan praised them on Turkish social media with a sense of national pride. At the Olympics, Türkiye has stepped onto the world stage like never before. In Tokyo 2020, the country won 13 medals, its biggest Olympic haul in history. The golds came from Mete Gazoz in archery and Buse Naz Surmeneli in boxing, the country's first Olympic golds and medals in archery and boxing. That success continued at the Paris 2024 Olympics, where Türkiye captured 8 medals. Paralympians also made history. At Tokyo and Paris, Türkiye set a new Paralympic record with a record 28 medals. Paralympian Abdullah Öztürk became a household name after his second gold in men's table tennis in Tokyo, while Sevda Altınoluk got her third gold in goalball in Paris, cementing Türkiye's reputation as a powerhouse in inclusive sports. And sometimes success isn't just about medals, it's about going viral.
Yusuf Dikec needs no introduction.
The 52-year-old Turkish shooter became an internet sensation during the Paris 2024 Olympics, where he and his partner won silver. His calm-mannered everyday stance, wearing just earplugs and his usual spectacles, without all the complex headgear shooters wear in the sport, turned him into a global meme. Clips of Dikec flooded TikTok, Instagram, and X. Fans called him the John Wick of shooting and the coolest Olympian alive. His fame reached audiences far beyond sports, demonstrating how Turkish athletes can capture both medals and imaginations. But Turkiye's golden age didn't appear overnight. This golden age has roots in earlier generations. Wrestler Yaşar Doğu brought golds in the Olympic, World and European Championships in the mid-20th century. In the 80s and 90s, weightlifter Naim Süleymanoğlu, nicknamed the Pocket Hercules, became one of the most celebrated champions of all time, breaking multiple records. Judo Hülya Şenyurt's bronze in 1992 cemented Turkiye's first Olympic medal for a woman, and in Taekwondo in the 21st century, Servet Tazagül won Olympic gold and multiple world titles, becoming a household name. And football, Turkiye's first love, also had its legendary moments. The national team's third-place finish at the 2002 FIFA World Cup stunned the world, while the 2008 European Championship saw Turkiye reach the semi-finals. These triumphs inspired millions of young players and reinforced football's role in shaping national pride and sporting culture. Youth development is the engine. Since 2017, Turkiye's Sports Talent Assessment Program has screened over 9 million students, identifying nearly 500,000 with athletic potential. In 2024 to 2025, more than 1 million children were evaluated. Many of these athletes now train at athlete training centers, which expanded from 28 to 61 in the last 2 decades, and currently support more than 4,100 young athletes. Turkiye's Olympic preparation centers, operating in 25 cities, are also training nearly 1,300 athletes with Olympic dreams. From a small base in 2002, Turkiye now boasts millions of athletes, thousands of medals, and viral figures who inspire the world with their style as much as their skill. Champions are being cultivated, and sport has become a source of identity, pride, and unity. This is Turkiye's golden age of sports, and the world is watching. That's all for this episode of Aloud. Based on the article, Turkish athletes soar to historic heights in Turkiye's golden age of sports, published on TRT World on September the 9th, 2025. I'm your host, Afzal Ahmed. Thanks for listening.